Okay guys, we're back inside of Helldivers, and with some of it you won't be surprised at all when we talk about major orders and stuff like that. It's going to be pretty damn obvious. Other than that though, we've had some comms from the community managers team in the official Helldivers Discord, which are definitely ones you want to take note of. This is really good that they've finally started answering this after quite a quiet week coming from the development team at Arrowhead. Other than the new war bond, I've not really seen too much come from them this week. But we're going to take a look at what it is that we've got today. If you haven't already, smash the beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. On top of that, check out our sponsor, Control Freak, the #1 in controller gaming aiming. Yep, that's right, we made it rhyme. But not only that, if you guys go down to the description right now, click the link and use code CloudPlays at checkout, it'll get you a cheeky 12% discount. And yeah, that's much better than 10. So with that being said, let's dive on in to the news at hand. So starting off, the major order, naturally, we failed it. We knew that was going to happen and we knew that was going to be the case, but we have a new major order now. This is going to be an interesting one. We have some batch notes from the dispatches, and this one is interesting. It says, major order loss. The automatons have seized control of many innocent and once beautiful worlds. The valiant and tireless defense raised by the Helldivers was commendable, but it was not enough to stop such a large and cowardly assault. Any colonists not driven from their homes were likely slaughtered, their votes forever lost. Followed up by a new major order that states, we must halt the automaton advance. Helldivers are ordered to establish and hold the Menken line consisting of the planets Menken and Lezath. Establishing this defense line will allow CF engineers to begin construction of orbital defenses on those planets, deterring the advance of the automaton fleet and allowing counter-offensive preparations to begin. What that says to me though is potential for new orbitals coming into place. This means that we have got our new major order, which is obviously to make sure that we can liberate Menkent and Lezath. Now, this one is a one which we have to hold, so we have to take those planets and then hold them for when the order expires, which is in 3 days and 21 hours at the point of recording. Alongside that, though, we have our personal order today, which is the 400 automaton kills. Nice enough, easy enough. We spend enough time over there, so you may as well kill 400 of them while you're there. Good luck, have fun. And let's dive on into some info coming from the Helldivers developers. So starting off, Spitz actually posted up a very interesting one right here with regards to the CE27 Groundbreaker Armor. This one was renowned actually because we've just recently announced that they had the wrong passives on it. It had the servo-assisted passive instead of the engineer kit. And he actually, regarding this one, stated, regarding the CE27 Groundbreaker Armor, we're aware of the slip mix-up that resulted in it going live with the servo-assisted passive instead of the engineer passive as advertised. This should be changed back in the upcoming hotfix. Please keep this in mind if this armor is one of the reasons you're thinking of purchasing the new war bond. So it will have the engineering kit passive hopefully before the weekend. There's a hotfix that's going to be going live soon, so we'll see what it is that they've got in that one. But it was a simple mess up and one that they probably shouldn't have had happen. I don't really know how you accidentally put on the wrong passive, but nonetheless it did tend to have happened, so now that one is being rectified very soon. I'm interested to know what's in this hotfix though. Other than that, I'm hoping it's a little bit bigger than this, I'm not going to lie to you. And next up, we have got an announcement by Twinbeard, who actually comes up with an interesting one as well, stating, some of you have reported that the ship module upgrade Superior Packing Mythology isn't working properly after being purchased. We're still investigating this and are looking into a permanent fix, but in the meantime, simply restarting the game seems to resolve it. Feel free to ping me or the community manager with feedback on this works for you or not. Have a great weekend, Helldivers. Now, that's a very sloppy one, and hopefully they are starting to get some of these things done. I think what we need, realistically, is a large major order that is around a week long, that will genuinely take a week to consist of, so that they don't have to keep trying to delve into bits and bobs in between these larger major orders, plus the content drops that are sitting in between it and stuff like that. We're experiencing a really weird time at the moment with the game, which is meaning that we are sitting in a point where there are a lot of bugs, a lot of issues, a lot of problems, crashes, fluctuations, and people are getting a little bit rattled by it. So I'm hoping that soon they just put in a really large major order that's around a week long, which is not alien. We've seen it before. 5 to 7 days is perfectly fine as long as the major order suffices to be a decent enough one and has probably a good reward system at the end, one which would have probably been something like the mechs. So if we have a new orbital strike coming in, maybe some defenses for a eagle strike or something like that, if they were going to give us new stuff to work, then it'd be great to have a 7-day major order where we have to earn that new piece of equipment, while in that week they focus solely on the fixes, crashes, issues, freezes, and all of the big FPS issues that people are having inside of the game right now. Or at least that's my viewpoint on it. Let me know what yours is via the comment section below. And at the point of recording, in typical Baskinate fashion, she's come through with an announcement as well, just as I was recording this, although it seems like there's some communications errors going on here. I don't really understand it, but I think that there is some crossovers, as I'm sure that Twinbeard just stated this anyway. But it states here, one more update re the superior packing mythology. It states, we are aware that the upgrade is still not working and we're currently investigating a fix for it. We will update you as soon as we have more information. Which is kind of weird because, yeah, Twinbeard is obviously stating that that was the case. So, communication errors, maybe? But the turning off and turning back on maybe is just not working. That's no clue. Let's move on. Now, before we get into the rest of the video, we are giving away a copy of Helldivers 2. And if you've already got the game, don't panic. We're giving the money equivalent away in super credits. Very, very simple. All you have to do is head down into the comment section and put a skull emoji in there for all Helldivers alike. A simple skull emoji will enter you in, and we'll pick one of those at the end of the week and announce it via the community page and the giveaway announcement part inside of the Discord, which is 10,500 people large now, I may add. Get down to the description and get involved with it once you've entered the giveaway via the comments. Very, very simple at large. Anyway, let's dive on in to what we've got going on Reddit right now. A post which I actually really resonated to, and apparently so did all of you guys with nearly 10,000 upvotes, saying Game of the Year, CEO a GOAT. Stated right here, Lady Emily puts, Helldivers 2 is so funny because most live service games announce new content via cool trailers or press release, but instead they just secretly put in new enemy types into the game and freak people out when they discover it. It's followed up by My Name's Wasabi stating, and then the CEO lies about it and calls it enemy propaganda when asked on Twitter, laughing my ass off. It's great. And now this is one thing that I have to pride the company on. As much as there are issues with crashes and stuff like that at the moment, when it comes to new content, they absolutely lever this out of the park. We have all of these AAA companies that are trying to do live service right now and epically fail, and then this indie company just comes out of nowhere, launches Helldivers 2, and does it in such a way that just completely switches up how the gaming scene is viewed as an overall. I think they've done an incredible job, and personally, the way that they do things, I absolutely love, because it's just not so cut dry, and it means that you have to actually find these things, and sometimes it may just sneak up on you and you not even know it's in existence. But yeah, one thing that we do know is in existence though, and something that does need to happen. 4 hours ago, a post was put up and it's already got 1,700 upvotes saying bots need a rework. Now, I don't completely agree with this, but we're going to talk about it in a second. It says, I effing love getting ragdolled halfway across the map by rockets with God's aimbot just to get one tapped when I try to get up. Now, this is a problem with the bots at the moment, and the automatons are a bit of a harder force than the bugs, and anybody who says differently is a liar. That's just a renowned truth. I don't think that it needs a complete rework. I think that is a bit of an exaggeration, although it would be nice to get some tweaks to a few things inside of the bots siding. They work primarily on explosions and primarily on fire and stuff like that, and I think that realistically, instead of buffing all fire damages and stuff, causing probably a little bit more of a ball ache than it needed, I think they do need to rework some of the enemy type on the automaton side. Let me know via the comment section what you want to see from these switch ups in the automatons. I think that realistically the rockets need to take a little bit of a dip, and so do the flamethrowers coming from the Hulks and stuff like that. It's just a little overwhelming, to be completely frank, and it caps you down. If I'm on a bug planet, I can do 7 or 8, and that's where my comfortable point is, and I know that I can complete them, whereas on the automatons, I'm probably 6 sitting at around 6, and 7 can be a bit of a push if I don't have a full squadron. It's kind of one of those, but let me know what you guys are thinking. And something that we need more of. This post managed to get 5,000 upvotes in 7 hours, and actually, it was a really good point that I'd never thought of before. It states right here, what's the deal with this helmet? Why do so many people wear it? And it's quite obvious, actually. I didn't even need to go down into the comment section of this one to find out, because they all agreed with what I was saying, which was, it's got a bloody hood. It's just that simple. It just has a hood. And alongside the cape that it forces you to wear, the hood is a really cool aspect. I think we need some more hooded armor sets on this game. It'd be extremely cool, which is why a lot of people use it. Me, myself, I really like it. I'd prefer it if they had it in black and red, but we're not going to get into the coloration of the palette board inside of this game because, well, Cloud will get quite angry about it and probably cry again because I really, really want my black and red. And I know what you're saying when you say that automatons are black and red, but I don't care. I like customization and I know what I like. Okay, that's just how it is. I've got my armor. I just need my cloak and I just need my hood. Anywho, that's all we got time for today. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, like, subscribe. I appreciate all of your faces and thank you so much for all of the love. It just doesn't seem to be dipping at all and you guys have been absolutely incredible. But yeah, like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.